All right, let's look at number 6 here and see if we can work our way through this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of work backwards. I'm going to solve for C first, then B, and then A. There's multiple ways to work these problems, and you'll find that out as you go along. But I'm just going to go ahead and work it in that order. Okay, so if I look here, I've got a 71-degree angle, and I know that that angle intercepts this entire arc right here. So if I multiply 71 by 2, I'm going to get 142. Okay? If I take 142, subtract the 104, that's going to give me that arc, that C degree arc. So I take 142 minus 104, and that's going to give me 38 degrees. So C right here is going to be 38 degrees. Okay? So if I want to solve for B, I already know what this arc is from here over to here. I can figure out what this arc is. If I extend that on out, if I multiply my 68 by 2, that's going to make this 136 degrees. And again, I already know that this one's 104. From here to here is 104. From here to here is 136. And if I add those together, subtract from 360, that's going to give me B, okay? So if I do 104 plus 136, that's going to give me 240. And all I got to do to find out what B is take the 360 minus the 240, and that's going to make that one 120 degrees. Okay, guys? So B is going to be 120 degrees. All right, and then the last one we got to solve for is A. And all you got to do to solve for A is add the 120 plus 104 and divide that in half. So A is going to be 1/2 of 120 plus 104. So A there is going to be 1/2 of 224. And that's going to make A 112 degrees. So A is 112, B is 120, and C is 38. Okay? All right. So let's go on to number 7. It's going to be a little bit more straightforward. Obviously, this is a triangle, and all three angles are going to add up to 180 degrees. So if I add 50 plus 70, I get 120. So that's going to make this a 60-degree angle. Okay? Now, to figure out what the rest of these are is, remember, the intercepted arcs are twice whatever the inscribed angle is. So X is going to be 120 degrees. Y is going to be 100 degrees, and Z is going to be 140 degrees. Okay? There you go. All right, number 8. So if inscribed angles intercept the same arc, they are going to be congruent. And in this case, X and Y both intercept that 72-degree arc, and they're both going to be half the measure of that 72-degree arc. So X is going to be 36 degrees, and Y is going to be 36 degrees. Okay? All right, so number 9, you've got an inscribed angle that intercepts a diameter. So this angle right here, C, is going to be a 90-degree angle. To find the measure of arc A, you just take the 180 minus 95, because together these are a semicircle. So that's all you've got to do there to find the measure of that one, and it's going to be 85 degrees. All right? And then to find the measure of angle B, it's going to be 1/2 of the 95. Okay, and that's going to make it 47.5 degrees.